All right, on behalf of Lackawanna City Council and various department heads, I'd like to welcome everyone to the November 21st, 2022 caucus. This again is our opportunity to, as a council, to discuss the various agenda items. However, this evening, as a result of the storm, we decided to have the meeting by Zoom. And the agenda is such that, except for the communication I sent regarding the traffic committee that's being formed, all the other requests are for Commissioner Deeds approvals, usually take place at the end of the year. So I don't even know if it's necessary to go through each agenda item. The first are administrative in nature. Actually, they're all administrative in nature. The second one is a communication from me asking to activate by councilmanic action and approve the various volunteers, individuals who asked to serve on the committee. And by law, it has to be the city council that approves those appointments, and they're staggered for up to 3 years. The two individuals, council member Moretti and myself, are 1-year members. And if they're renewed, then they're renewed for a 3-year period. Going to item number 3, Director of Public Safety requesting that the council approve the sale of vehicles and money to be returned to the police account. Item number 4, Director of Public Safety requesting Commissioner Deeds for various individuals. Same as number 5 from our city clerk, Jeff Pasquale, requesting Commissioner Deeds approvals. Number 6 from our city assessor, reappointing Marcia Cullens, Commissioner Deeds. And then 7, Director of Development, Director Jednick, requesting councilmanic approval and reappointment of various individuals, again for Commissioner Deeds. I don't believe there's any communications from any citizens. Mr. City Clerk, are you aware of any?
No, I've been monitoring my emails. We have none.
Okay. All right. Does anyone have any comments on any of the agenda items you wish to bring up at this particular point in time? If not, we'll move directly into our meeting.
Hey, Mr. Council President, I have one question.
Yes, sir.
Regarding these Commissioner Deeds, do you want to just enter into the record the letter, or do you want me to read each name that was submitted?
I think if we move to receive and file and grant the approval, grant the request, I think that should be sufficient.
It should be. It's an attachment, so.
Yeah, I don't think each individual has to be named to have it become effective.
Perfect.
Thank you. Anyone else have any comments on any agenda items?
No.
All right, if not, then I will formally move for the opening of our city council meeting for the city of Lackawanna dated November 21st, 2022 to order, calling it to order. And Mr. City Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
I can do that. Do we want to do the Pledge of Allegiance, or?
Yes, let's do that. Please rise. Thank you for reminding me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and Mr. City Clerk, thank you for reminding me.
Okay, roll call. Council Muflahi.
Present.
Anderson.
Here.
Moretti.
Here.
Sirdike.
Here.
Morano.
Here.
Department heads, law.
Here.
Development. He's probably out and about in the city, I'm guessing. Public work, or she, I'm sorry, I was thinking public works.
She's here, yeah.
She's here. Public works. Public works.
He's been excused.
Public safety,
Here.
controller,
Here.
recreation,
Here.
public information.
Here.
Thank you. Hearings from citizens, obviously we're remote Zoom. We don't have any. I received no emails, so we move on to departmental reports. Or I'm sorry, the minutes. My mistake. I'm not used to this Zoom stuff here. I need a motion for the minutes.
Morano
Tony,
moves,
Tony just joined us.
what was that?
Okay.
Morano moves, to approve the minutes of November 7th meeting as written.
Muflahi
Anderson,
seconds.
So we have a motion by Morano, second by Muflahi to adopt the minutes of the November 7th, 2022 meeting of the city council as written. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Departmental reports, we have one.
You heard that?
Freezer. I'm sorry, would you repeat that?
I'm sorry, what was that comment?
I don't know what the comment was. Would you move on to departmental reports?
Departmental reports, need a motion for the one report submitted by the city clerk.
Morano moves to receive and file.
Moretti second.
They have a motion by Morano, second by Moretti to receive and file department report number 1. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Communications from the council, number 2, council president, as per council president's attached email and pursuant to Title 7, Article 43, Section 1673 of the Vehicle and Traffic Law of the State of New York and New York City traffic rules. Council President requests the City Council approve the following appointments to the Lackawanna City Traffic Safety Board. Anthony Anderson for a 3-year term, Orlando Taylor for a 3-year term, Angelo Patillo for a 2-year term, David Joyce for a 2-year term, Councilmember Moretti for a 1-year term, and Council President Morano for a 1-year term. Terms are staggered. From this point forward, all terms will be for 3 years.
Muflahi moves to approve the appointments of all listed persons along with their terms to the Lackawanna City Traffic and Safety Board.
Anderson seconds.
We have a motion by Muflahi, second by Anderson to approve the request of Council President Morano. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Communications from Division Department Heads, number 3. The Director of Public Safety requests the City Council approve the sale of the following police vehicle. It's a 2013 Ford Taurus. I'm not going to read the VIN number. All proceeds from the sale of the aforementioned vehicle will be placed in the Police Department account code A3120250.
Morano moves to receive and file and approve request.
Muflahi
Anderson
seconds.
seconds.
Motion by Morano, second by Muflahi to approve request. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
5-0. Number 4, Director of Public Safety requests the City Council reappoint the attached list of police personnel as Commissioners of Deeds for the City of Lackawanna, terms to expire December 31st, 2024. The list is attached. We're going to forego reading it.
Morano moves to approve.
Moretti second.
We have a motion by Morano, second by Moretti to approve request. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Number 5, City Clerk requests the City Council approve the reappointments of Councilman Sirdike, Councilman Moretti, myself, and Grace Morano, Michael Babalchik as Commissioner of Deeds for the City of Lackawanna, terms to expire December 31st, 2024.
Morano moves to approve request.
Muflahi seconds.
Motion by Morano, second by Muflahi to approve request. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Item number 6 from the City Assessor, requests the City Council approve the reappointment of Marcia Collins, Commissioner of Deeds for the City of Lackawanna, term to expire December 31st, 2024.
Morano moves to approve request.
Anderson seconds.
Sirdike.
Motion by Morano, second by Anderson to approve request. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
Carried 5-0. Item number 7, the Director of Development requests the City Council approve the reappointments. I'll just read them. Wanda Turner, Shannon Contra, Scott Hayes, and Steve Balin as Commissioner Deeds for the City of Lackawanna, terms to expire December 31st, 2024.
Morano moves to approve request.
Moretti second. Sirdike.
Motion by Morano, second by Moretti to approve request. Muflahi.
Oh.
Yes.
Anderson.
yes,
Moretti.
Yes.
Sirdike.
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0. Mr. Council President.
Thank you, Mr. City Clerk. Just as general information, in speaking with Mayor Iafallo this morning, she would like all our residents to know that City Hall and Senior Center are both closed again tomorrow. There'll be no garbage pickup tomorrow. The travel ban, excuse me, has been upgraded to a travel advisory, no unnecessary travel. The state of emergency will remain in effect. And along those same lines, first of all, I'd like to thank the Commissioner of the Public Works, Anthony DeSantis, for he does this all the time, and how he does it and finds the energy is beyond me. But we're so grateful to him and his crew for the job that they were doing, given the limited resources that our city has. Just a heroic effort, and words fail me. I know what Tony. I have a feeling I appreciate what Tony's is going through and has gone through together with his crew, and they were lifesavers. There's no two ways to put it. Along those same lines, I know Governor Hochul was in town and she met with Mayor Iafallo. We're grateful to her, to Governor Hochul, and to Mayor Iafallo for both of their leadership and extending the statewide offer for help, which was much appreciated. Along those same lines, I'd like to extend a thank you personally on behalf of this council and on behalf of members of the residents of our city to our county executive, Mark Polenkars. He has sent dump trucks, half a dozen dump trucks, high lifts, tow trucks, whatever we needed, he was there. And I know Mayor Iafallo has been in regular communication with him. So a shout out and a thank you to County Executive Polenkars. There are several volunteers, including Mayor Iafallo, including Tommy Nicometto, John Wolf, our Director of Public Safety, and I don't know who else who may have volunteered to answer phones at the Department of Public Works at the city barns. But thank you to all of those individuals who gave up their time, and I think Director Laxo, you may have been there too. To thank all those who volunteered and gave of themselves above and beyond, just to keep the phones operating and to let people know that there is a human voice at the other end. And along those same lines, and a thanks to Council Member Amira, First Ward, who would like everyone and remind everyone that we're all in this together as a city, and there was no favoritism. There were the main streets had to be cleared, and then the secondary streets had to be addressed, and they're still being addressed. But I would like to thank those people who abided by and observed the driving ban, because that was a great help. And I'm sorry to report that all the people didn't obey the travel ban, and that hindered our city's response and could have put people's lives in jeopardy. So we're all in this together. Patience is the key. I know we sit here wondering if we don't see things happening, if anything is happening, and as you all are aware now, there was a tremendous effort on behalf of the Commissioner of Public Works and his diligent and heroic crew. I can't say anything more about that. And you're all welcome if you want to extend your thoughts and appreciation. So I'll open the floor up to council members if they want to express any of their feelings at this point in time.
Yes. Council
Yeah.
President? Yeah, Dean Moretti. Yes. Listen,
Yes.
I'd like to also thank, besides Tony and the DPW, I thought did an outstanding job under the circumstances. And I believe people didn't understand that our plows could not get through some of this 4-foot and slushy snow. And that's why it had to be cleared with a high lift. And most people were very patient on it. Also, the police department that really did an outstanding job, and the Lackawanna Fire Department too, that they got to people's homes and performed CPR, and they had a couple fire calls of burning oven or something that was on fire, but they did an outstanding job too. So kudos to all the workers in Lackawanna. It was a tremendous effort.
Thank you, Councilman Moretti. Anyone else? If not, if there are any tabled items or old business anyone wishes to discuss or bring up at this time?
Mr. Council President,
Yes,
I
sir.
normally don't speak in on this, but since no other council member has addressed it, the day of the storm, when we had our 3 feet of snow or 4 feet, whatever was going on there, I observed the Lackawanna Fire Department. They had to park their truck on Martin Road, and there was an incident back within the subdivision back there, way back, right at the back end of it, where there was a carbon monoxide alarm going off. And I personally witnessed 3 firemen in full gear in waist-high snow on an unplowed road having to walk because obviously the truck couldn't get down there. And they had to walk down there, and obviously I didn't say anything to them when they went down there. I didn't want to get in their way, but when they came back, I asked them what was going on, and they said they had a CO2 alarm going off. So to watch them, basically crawl down the street to get to that house, no complaints, doing what they're supposed to do. The truck sitting on Martin Road, it was very impressive, and we're in good hands here in the city of Lackawanna.
Absolutely.
And Mr. City Clerk, thank you for mentioning that, because those are the kinds of unsung heroic efforts that our residents and our professionals do from day to day, that goes unnoticed and unheralded and unseen for all intents and purposes, unless it's in someone's immediate view. So thank you for bringing it to our attention. Councilman Moretti is correct. Extending the gratitude to the police department and fire workers, unsung heroes in all departments. So thank you. Anyone else?
Just really quickly, Mr. President,
Yes.
I just left the guys at the DPW before I got to the meeting. Those guys are running on fumes, and they have to be told by the foreman and by Commissioner DeSantis, hey, you really need to get home and get some sleep. But they just want to keep working. I don't know how they're doing it. The job they're doing is astonishing. So I can't say enough. I always can't say enough about our DPW, but especially at times like this, outstanding.
Yeah. Thank you, Director Laxo. Well said. Thank you. Anyone else?
Right.
Yes, John.
Thank Tony. Also, Carl Anderson was answering some phones. We forgot to mention Carl. Carl was there.
Thank you.
And I'd also like to, Jeff, thank you for the police fire. Over the last 3 days since the beginning of the storm, the police department's answered over 250 calls, issued approximately 100 tickets, and took care of 13 accidents. And the fire department answered over 70 calls, which is over double the amount that usually occurs. So everybody, police, fire, DPW, the mayor Iafalo's been there every day, making sure the guys are fed and doing all kinds of stuff for everybody. The council members, for your patience. I know you guys were getting a ton of phone calls. I'm sure you still are. Just thank everybody. You guys are all doing a great job.
Thank you, Director Wolf. Well said. Anyone else? If not, then Morano makes a motion to adjourn.
Moretti, second.
Motion by Morano, second by Moretti to adjourn the meeting. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Stay safe, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night and be safe.
Thank you.